So you just told me you decided your winner pick a couple hours ago.
Yes, as I was reading something in line at Target, I decided my winner pick.
That's crazy. So that makes me think that it's not Kaleb, because you were advocating hard for Kaleb before.
But it could be. Who
It
knows?
could be. It could be. I don't know. But
you don't know.
We won't find out because we're starting with our 18th place.
What a segue.
I know. I tried. I don't know.
All right. Which tribe did you say was losing the first challenge?
I said I hate that I said this, but yellow's losing the first challenge.
I said yellow as well, and I said unfortunately the first casualty was gonna be Sean.
Sean? What?
Yes.
That's insane. I said Brandon. Oh my god, Sean, that's crazy.
So here's my thing. I absolutely love that he wants to play like Todd.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I am worried about his over-eagerness at that. I mean, with a tribe as presumably messy as Yellow's going to be, with Kaleb, Hannah, and Emily, and a no bullshit person in Sabiyah, literally in no way is this like a good tribe draw out for Sean. I think if he can somehow manage to throw Brandon under the bus instead, then he's going to make it past that. And maybe he'll like eke around. But I think honestly, the yellow tribe's going to be so chaotic. And that's literally why I have him at 18th place.
That's crazy. I put Brandon just because his anxieties. I don't think he's like mentally like calm enough, like prepared to be able to traverse all these like.
We've had our fair share of anxious people though.
You're right. Yeah, like Hannah from Millennials vs. Gen X. She was very anxious and everything like that. I agree with you there. Brandon, I don't know how he's gonna like get along with everybody. I can't see it.
If Brandon can make an inroad with someone like Sabiyah, who is like a no bullshit kind of like she's a strong person. She's gonna be the strong person on the tribe. Like that's probably who the strong person is going to be.
Yeah.
If Brandon can maybe make a connection with that, that's why I think he would last longer than Sean.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay, what a pick. That did surprise me. Okay.
Who would you say was losing the second challenge?
I said Red was losing.
Wow, that's crazy. I also said Red was losing.
Okay.
We're at least on the same page on something.
Yeah, true. I said Drew was going.
Wow, me too.
Okay, we're still on the same page with that. I just don't think he's also like prepared. He's more like overconfident.
For me, Drew comes off as overconfident, and I just don't see him clicking well with his tribe at all.
Yeah, me too.
At all.
I see where you're coming from. I agree with you.
I think he is the odd person out on his tribe.
Yeah. Now
this is also to say, even if his tribe ends up losing. Because he's got Austin and Sifu on the same tribe. Those are very strong people.
Yeah. Sifu especially.
Carry his tribe.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think if it comes to if there's a puzzle, people are going to assume Drew's going to be the one to do it. And Drew's a philosophy major. Yeah, he's in Harvard, but he's a philosophy major.
If he doesn't pull his weight at the puzzle, which assuming he does a puzzle, he will not make it very far after that. Because the team relies on strong challenge people. And if he's not performing in the challenge, then why keep him around?
I think it's just going to be as basic as that for the first boot of the Red tribe.
Yeah, me too. Okay, third. Who'd you say was losing?
I said Red was losing again.
I said Yellow was losing.
All right. I had Meyer at 16.
I completely understand. That's probably a good pick. And honestly, I don't hate that.
Meyer and Drew are the least confident people I have on the tribe. And honestly, if they're trimming fat on the Red tribe, which there's not a lot of fat to trim already, you could count on those two.
Yeah.
I think in terms of the other people, I think D is going to probably have better social connections with everybody on the tribe.
Agreed.
Sifu and Julie, I think, are going to do fine. Austin is going to do great. No way is he going home early.
In that scenario, honestly, Austin might be on the bottom. I feel like the other three might have a connection. But I digress. I put Emily 16th.
Oh, that's painful.
I know,
it's painful.
I don't like saying it.
I am a chaotic hopeful, so I refuse to agree with that.
I know you are. I know. I'd want Emily to stay in as long as possible because that would be so entertaining. But Emily,
when the fucking psych evaluation for survivors says that Emily is most similar to Cass, there's something good there.
Completely.
I don't care if it's hopeful thinking. She's not going out that early.
I hope not. But I find it hard to see her clicking with her tribe. That's it. Kaleb, Hannah, Sabiyah.
I think she could. I think she could connect with Sabiyah. Sabiyah is a no bullshit kind of person, and Emily is also a no bullshit tell it like it is kind of person.
Yeah.
So
fair.
And it will be hilarious because Emily's reason for going on Survivor is because her life was so boring, and that's funny.
That is funny.
I just think there's room for shenanigans. This is just about plot armor at this point. I think Emily's gonna have maybe like 1 or 2 episodes of plot armor, and it's gonna be absolutely bananas.
Emily, I really hope she does make it as far as possible. I really do. She would be so entertaining. Okay, the 4th boot.
I had Blue Tribe losing.
I had Blue. I put Brando.
Oh my god, me too.
Okay.
Wow. And I feel bad for saying that because, I mean, it's not that I hate him. It came across that I just didn't like him when we did the initial thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the other people on his tribe are just gonna connect better.
Yep. I agree. I just don't see him connecting like everyone else. I could see
see happening. I could see him maybe forming a bond with Kendra and Bruce.
Fair, okay.
But I don't really think anybody else. I don't know. I just still see him if they lose. It's like, I think Kellie's strong. Kendra's I don't know what Bruce, Kendra's going to do. Sure. I just don't think he's going. Bruce is obviously not going now.
Yeah. No way.
I would be shocked if he went early.
Yeah.
A little shocked.
Me too. I don't know. Brando, the more I thought about it, the less I saw him making a far. He has the social ability, unlike
more than Drew. Please.
Yeah, I agree. More than Drew. But I don't think he'll do very well. 14th, I put Meyer.
I put Brandon.
Okay. Fair. I feel like we had roughly the same people like getting out. Meyer just socially probably on the bottom after 4 tribe. I don't know. I find it very hard to see her doing well. Yeah. Again, I was still on the fence with Brandon at least, but he improved in my ranking just a little bit, but not enough for me to say like, oh, I think he's going far. I think the core 4 is Emily, Kaleb, Hannah, and Sabiyah. I know where your head's at, and I don't hate it. So yeah, I had Yellow losing that. So 13th place. I don't know. It would still be another tribal, wouldn't it? I believe it would be just maybe like one more tribe. Maybe one? I don't know. Either way, I put this as a very safe answer. I put Katurah. So you had Blue Tribe losing. I also had Blue Tribe losing. And I said Katurah as well. That's actually pretty freaking crazy. That's wild. We had Blue, the same placement for both Blues. Yeah, I don't know. That's a very safe. I don't know exactly how well she'll do. She probably has the social ability. She I don't know. I feel like she might get overconfident. She might become threatening around this time, and then I think they'll just flip on her. You just point blank see her on the outs at this point. Fair, and both are very viable. We don't know. Either that, or she gets an advantage that becomes public, and people want to take her out early. I can see that happening too. That's about as much of an explanation as I can say. Yeah, and every single one, I can see that happening. All right, this is the threshold. I say. Is the merge. So so this is 12 on. Earn the merge, I think. So this is kind of RNG. I put 12th, I put Sean. Okay, I actually, when you were saying that Sean was, I was crazy for putting Sean last, I thought you had him, really high up. I have Emily. Okay, oh my god, we just switched them. So Sean, I think if he plays like Todd, he could do very, very, very well. But I do think that everyone else will see him playing very, very, very well. And so I think they would snipe him. So what I'm seeing you say is kind of a la Josh. Yeah, well, I don't think he'd play messy like Josh. Josh was kind of crazy in 44. Hear me out. For the Earn the Merge, in the past, we haven't seen too many, huge players get taken out at the merge. I think someone not so important is going to go out. Yeah, safe option. I said Emily because I think Yellow Tribe's going to go in a Hot Mess Express. Yeah. Just like Baka did in 43. Yeah. And no one's going to be on the same page. And I just think Emily is going to be the target. Yeah. It's just how it's going to fall. And I was thinking that too, usually at Earn the Merge, it's people that aren't too important. People like playing it safe at Earn the Merge just to make sure it's not them. Which I completely understand. So I think if Sean gets out, it'd be a bigger move, but I can see it happening. For 11th place? Yes. I had D. I had Kendra. Oh, wow. I could see that. Kendra was hard for me to place. Yeah. Very hard for me to place. Me too. For me, D
Austin was saying in the pre-merge that he was looking for his Amber, and I'm gonna think that him and D are gonna get maybe too close, and we're gonna see one of them get sniped out.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be D.
All right. Interesting.
I also think D could be a strategic threat. I do think D is a strategic threat.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think D would get sniped that early. You'll see what I think. I put Kendra because I didn't know where else to put her. She was just like,
Fair.
Yeah, she's hard to place. She's kind of a wild card. I feel like even her, she might be a better pick for in the merge than Sean is. But either way, Kendra, I don't know.
About middle of the pack. It all comes down to the freaking tribe draw at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll see. I don't know. For 10th place, I put Bruce.
For 10th, I put Sifu.
I don't know. I feel like they do have this. They're gonna think like we gotta get the big boys out around this time. I think Bruce is gonna be up there, especially Bruce because he's well connected. He's kind of knows what he's doing. You know, he was on the last season, even if it was 12 hours. He was on the last season. I feel like just that alone is gonna warrant a blindside on him.
For me, I chose Sifu, and it's going to follow a trend. I don't think anybody from the Red Tribe is going to win the game. There's going to be a little bit of a systematic elimination of Red.
That's crazy. So I put Kendra, I put Bruce, and for 9th I put Jake, which are all on the Blue Tribe.
For 9th I put Julie.
I think Julie's going to make it a little further. We'll see.
Dude, that's crazy. I am a Julie hopeful.
Yeah.
So I want her to do better than 9th.
Right. Yeah, I know.
I'm going with this is how things are gonna fall.
Yeah.
But I'm all for seeing her do better. Go Julie. I'm sorry, it's just how the chips fell.
Yeah, I see that. Jake, I also didn't know where to put. I feel like he'd be middle of the pack also. I don't think he's gonna be anything too like special or out there. You know, it's about time. That's all.
I honestly do think, though, that Austin's kind of going to be a challenge beast, and I think maybe blue and yellow are going to see something with that, and maybe that's the reason why red kind of systematically goes, because just like you're leaving Austin with nobody to where he kind of he has to win out.
Yep, that'd be crazy. Honestly, I can see that happening. Austin would probably win quite a few challenges.
And I mean, he's built, man.
He's
built.
He does have, I think he has the qualities of a triple threat.
And with all of the nerds getting out so early,
right?
I think he's going to be pretty smart. You know, let's see.
I think he will be underestimated strategically.
Very much so.
8th, I put Sifu.
8th, I put Bruce.
Okay, fair.
It was a little hard to place Bruce. I definitely think he's making merge.
Yeah.
It'd be sad if he didn't, because then my list is Kapui. But
me too.
I do think, you know, some of the people, the new people this season are gonna kind of they're gonna be like, you know, this is Bruce's second chance. He has a story at the end. We have to go for him.
Yeah, about this time. And that's where I was coming from with Sifu, was because everybody loves Sifu. No one's gonna want to bring him to the end. You know, it's kind of like Christian from 37. Christian got out at 7, but Sifu, like, everyone's gonna love him. He's gonna have a story. You know what I mean? So they're gonna get him out pretty early.
I have a crackpot theory that Yellow Tribe is going to come in all chaotic, but they're going to be they're going to low-key kind of control the game.
I think I'm with you. You'll see it. You'll see what I'm thinking.
And this is a fan theory. I think a hypothetical revenge arc is in play for a Bruce ally. For 7th place, I have Austin. I think at this point, he's either going to win too many challenges and people are going to be like, okay, we got to get him out. That's honestly my reason.
Yeah. I can see that. Especially if he's on a streak, you know what I mean? I put Sabiyah. And at this point, I know. She's also very lovable, just like Sifu. Everyone's gonna love her. I think that's why she gets out. You know, she reminds me a lot of, like, Elaine Stott. She can't get to the end, or else she'll probably win. And
I can see that.
At this point, on my list, I have 3 red, 3 yellow, and 1 blue. I feel like they're gonna be like, we have to get the yellows out. They've been running this game, you know what I mean? Because Sabiyah, Hannah, Kaleb is who I still have in. They're gonna have to get yellow out.
Right now I just have 3. I have 3 blue and 3 yellow left. But I think next for 6th place is gonna be Jake.
I put Hannah next. I hate putting her this low. I say low as if 6th place isn't good.
I think it's interesting. I had Jake like 5th place on his tribe. But now I have him at 6th place. And I firmly believe that going into Final 6, it's going to be all hell breaks loose. I think the reign of the Blue Tribe will get a little
Coming to the end.
will
shorted.
come to the end a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't mean that as it's the end for them.
That'd be such a crazy Final 6 because it's 3v3. Imagine it goes to rocks.
I mean, we're only basing this off of pre-merge tribes.
Right.
Things are gonna freaking change.
Of course.
This is definitely not how the list is, unless it is accurate, word for word, the exact thing that's just happened.
That would be so crazy if one of us guesses 100%.
I've predicted crazier things. I've predicted pretty much the Cody idol play, and then the day 1 idol play in Survivor 44.
You did both of those. I was a witness to that.
I popped off.
You did. That was
those were crazy. Those were crazy things that happened. What do you have for 6th again?
6th, I have Hannah.
Okay.
I think she's gonna get shorted. She's gonna be like a villain. I feel like she's gonna be like strategically super aware, and I feel like everyone's gonna catch on right at the end. Gets caught. Final 6. Fallen Angel. That's where I see her.
Respect that.
Yeah.
Ever just a little bit higher.
I wish.
5th place, I have a robbed god, Kaleb.
Oh wow. Okay. 5th, I have Austin.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't.
For me, Kaleb, there's going to be a turning point at 5. I don't think Sabiyah, my bad, is going to stay loyal to the Yellow Tribe. If I'm going my crackpot theory, I think something's going to switch.
That's interesting. That is mind blowing.
It's a pretty stunned deal that I think Hannah and Kaleb are going to be the de facto kind of maybe villains of the game.
Yeah,
maybe
if they pair up, that would be crazy. I think they should, honestly. If they catch wind of each other,
and that's why I think it could be very possible for the Yellow Tribe going into this game acting like they're super messy, but really being kind of a cohesive, almost like unit, minus Emily getting sniped.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Austin, I feel like he's just a triple threat. He's also going to get cut early. I feel like they won't allow him in the final 3. They're all going to realize, look.
I don't think they'll allow him to get anywhere close to fire. I think that's going to be a main worry for a lot of people, is fire as well, especially as you're getting towards the end game.
Yeah, that is going to be.
I honestly just predict Austin as an immunity threat. So that's all I'm going on right now. But
we'll see. 4th, I have Julie.
Whoa, that is a lot higher than me. Oh my god. 4th place, I have Hannah.
Oh, okay. Fair. Yeah, Fire. I feel like Julie, I feel like she's gonna get sniped final 4. They're the old lady with the story, working 2 jobs, single mom. I feel like she's gonna play so well, and I feel like she's gonna be the robbed goddess of the season. Also Hannah. I feel like there's gonna be a couple actually, but Julie's one of them.
What it came down to was, if I'm going with my crackpot theory, which is basically how half of these post-merge stuff has come out, I think Kaleb and Hannah are going to be like Omer and Lindsay from 42, where it's like one kind of fell short, and then the other's going to get like there's going to be a consensus target on Hannah.
Okay.
Just for everyone else to save their own asses, regardless of whose game it benefits the best.
The way we just like made up our own story, and it honestly has some merit to it.
Oh my god, we're like on the edge. We're on the edge of like a fanfic right
now. We really are. Okay, so you have Kendra, Kellie, and Jake in the final 3.
Sabiyah.
Oh yeah. You said Jake at 6 or 5. Sabiyah.
6.
I have in my 3rd. I have D.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. What a pick, right?
That's a shocker, buddy.
I can see her as a 0 vote finalist, but I can see her getting to the end. She has the grit, I think, the tenacity to get there. I don't think she'll have the kind of resume that Kellie or Kaleb would have.
For me, I put Sabiyah 3rd.
Wow.
Going with my crackpot theory again. I think at this point, like Sabiyah did probably, like the she's a no bullshit kind of person. So maybe after she found out all like the shady stuff that Kaleb and Hannah be doing,
yep,
she just doesn't garner respect from the jury as much as, she might be a very like respectable person.
Yeah.
In the game, maybe it would appear that she was the 3rd person to that alliance,
Oh,
the
wow.
less contributing one.
But if she flips, it might like boost her resume. We don't know.
But my final two is what I think the power duo of the season truly is.
Second place, I have Kellie.
Wow. Second place, I have Kendra.
Okay. Wow. Interesting.
And I think Kellie and Kendra are going to be thick as thieves, running the blue tribe, floating with the yellow tribe at times, and then kind of like being the snake in the end.
Wow.
But ultimately, I think Kendra's going to fall short, and I'll tell you why with Kellie in a bit. And I decided Kellie at Target reading something.
Okay. I put Kellie second, which I didn't know where to place her. I feel like she's gonna do super well, but I don't think she's gonna win, and I can't place why. She very well could. She has like, she's also very strong mentally and physically, but I feel like some of the other people are just too big for her to overcome them. I.e. like Hannah, Kaleb, Sabiyah, I think people are gonna love. Austin, they're gonna love. Julie. All these people are big people. And Kellie outwitting all of them, I just don't see it.
For me, and this is going to my winner pick now, for Kellie, I think she's gonna be underestimated. On the subject of Kaleb, he may be getting good vibes from a lot of people in the pre-merge, or a lot of people in the pre-game, but I think people are gonna catch on that there's more to him. I don't think he can keep up this persona of being a villain and make it all the way to the end. It would be so hard. Whereas I think Kellie's coming in, and a casting director or someone in casting had called Kellie a northeastern parvati, and that got me. And I think Kellie will also be a good physical threat. I think she's built for this game right now, and she's a nurse, so she's going to be tough mentally. I think she's got the whole package right now going into the preseason, going into the season, being able to navigate through the pre-merge pretty effectively, to finding someone who is going to be her number one that she can take to the end, and really just kind of being part of all the moves that happen in this game, whether she made them, put thoughts in people's heads, or, I mean, was a part of them.
I like where your head's at. Northeastern Parvati. That's
what sold
crazy
me.
description.
And normally I wouldn't say that, because there's a track record, at least in the 30s, of people going after a Parvati 2.0. But I just think the game's shifted a little bit, so that I think someone like a Kellie is going to do exceptionally well in this season.
Kaleb, I can't help but putting him first.
This could go badly for you,
but
I understand where you're coming from. Because Kaleb's gotten so much hype.
He really does, and he could fall like 12th. I can see that. But he's got not only is he like strategic and very clearly okay with being the villain, but he's also like this German, no, that's not it, golden retriever personality. He's going to be lovable, and I think like you have a good point where people would notice and get him out. I can see that happening, but I can also see him switching from this golden retriever persona to this evil mastermind and still being able to do it without being noticed. Just like Jesse did it. I mean, he wasn't a golden retriever, but he was more like everybody loved him, and then he became like the Cody blindside really says it all. So
my only other problem I have with Kaleb is that he is functionally just a salesperson, and if I mean, like, those people can set people off, like, especially in a season like this where people are going to be reading into like everything.
I feel like Kaleb's vibes are just too immaculate.
His vibes are great.
That's just, I feel like people are gonna look at him and be like,
if they're too good, then there's something up.
True. Yeah. But it will get him far enough for him to get to a point where.
Oh yeah, I don't. I could not see him going pre-merge.
Yeah.
If he goes pre-merge, it's a shock, because his tribe basically needs his strength. Because outside of him, I think Sabiyah is the second strongest person on it. Second or first. She's a Marine Corps veteran. Yeah. So ultimately, I think this season is gonna be a fun season to watch. I cannot wait. Doozy. It's gonna be wild, and I think Yellow Tribe is going to be a train wreck. I mean, going into this season, this cast, like, I wasn't vibing with the cast as much.
I know, but now,
I mean, it's on the younger side, but I think there's gonna be a lot of people bringing it.
I think so too. I really can't wait. I feel like this is a good blend of people.
All right, One last question.
Mhm.
Who is the most shocking person on my list?
Okay, I have two. Sean being 18th is crazy to me, and Kendra being second is crazy to me. Both of those just don't seem accurate, like whatsoever.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So the two that are most shocking to me are Dee and Julie. Mainly because I guess I'm reading into the things that you normally would do. Like, I wasn't expecting you to put Julie that high up.
I wasn't
Telling
expecting
myself
it
down.
either.
And I'm just a little hesitant on Dee.
I see why. D is kind of a shot in the dark, but I feel like she could do well. I can see her making top 3, but I don't feel like she'll win.